Kill that urge to be chosen. Choose yourself.
Hi guys, I'm kimmybooks. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog. I'm so excited. I've gotten so many requests to do this video and I've only watched a couple. I watched them a couple months ago and I couldn't really remember how they went. And then recently I just watched Julia's video and I was like, okay, so this is what people want. So I'm gonna take you guys along me reading for like the next couple of days. I am currently reading 5 books. I know, it's chaotic, but it's controlled chaos, and it's the only chaos I can control in my life. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it every time. And then there's also something in my brain that's like, no, Kim, you can't only read 1 book. Like, what are you, crazy? Uno? Not over here, partner. And I'm like, okay, no, you're right.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Like, I can't not do it, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna tell you guys what books I'm reading and how we're gonna go about this. 2 of the 5 books I'm reading are audiobooks, and whoever says that audiobooks don't count as actual books is a liar. And I think that is a very loser mentality to have, because how can you police how people are consuming books? You can't, okay? It's like not you, so I don't know why somebody would care, but they are real books. They are, and they're phenomenal, by the way. I've gotten more into them, and these people are acting, okay? That's a true voice actor. They need to get on my screen. I'd love to watch them do a little animated character here and there, because look, I was reading this one book, or listening to this one book, and this guy, the character was crying, and when I tell you, he was dry, he was like, and I was like, I cried with him. I cried with him. It was so emotional, it was amazing. The book is The No-Show by Beth O'Leary, by the way. My favorite male narrator is Jacob Morgan or Zach Weber. They're the exact same person. They're phenomenal. Anywho, right now I'm listening to Not Here to Be Liked, which is really good. It has 1 narrator and she's amazing. I'm loving it. And then I'm also listening to Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. I'll put the covers up right here. And they're great listens. And then I am reading Royally Not Ready by Megan Quinn. That was the book I kind of read this morning. So I cheated a bit. It's something about me reading in the morning. I need to do it. And I wasn't gonna record, you know, crack of dawn looking like Who Shot John. It wasn't gonna happen. But it was a good read. I only read like 10% of the book. So yeah, and then I am currently beta reading on one of my friend's books, so I can't say what it is, but let me tell y'all it's amazing and I can't wait till it comes out because I'm gonna hoot and holler for her. I love her. And then I'm reading The Annihilator, which is the 4th book in the Dark Force series. It's really, really good. I've read 9 books this month. I'm trying to get to 12. We don't have that much time. We have like 8 days left, and I've been taking my time this month with books, so we'll see. Random, I'm crocheting. So you might get a little crochet vlog here or there throughout this reading vlog. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun watching me read, and yeah. I know some people wonder like, oh, do you listen to music while you read? Not really, except for Scotch Street by Phoebe Bridgers is my current like repeat. Like literally that's the only song I can listen to music to, or the original soundtrack of Everything, like the movie, Everything. It's actually quite bad, but it's something my brain needs. And it's like just the instrumental, and it's so, right here by Ludwig Göransson. This is my holy grail. He always makes my top 5 artists of the year. Always, every single year since the movies come out. Also, that's my favorite movie of all time. Not favorite, but most watched. It's really good. So I listen to it all the time. It makes me feel a sense of peace. So that's what I'm gonna be listening to when I have my headphones in. If I may say, it's always so crazy to me in these books when the characters are like, oh my gosh, like he just kissed me on my forehead, coddled me to sleep, held me when I cried, but I don't know, he might not like me. BFFR. Come on, girl. Come on. Okay, that's all the reading I'm gonna do right now. I've been reading for like 45-ish minutes. I'm about 35-40% into the book. Like this setup in my room. Also, here's my crocheting materials and then my iPad and my laptop. But hello. Decided to read a little bit more of Royally Not Ready and some of the beta read that I'm doing. I'm not listening to anything. I'm just gonna be on my iPad on KU, and you guys can come along with me. I like to prop my pillows up because normally I'll lay down, but I'm not in a laying down kind of mood because I want y'all to see me. Also, here are my crocheting supplies. I'm making like a Valentine's Day themed cat ear thing. I've explained this already. So yeah, hopefully I'll show y'all when it's done. Maybe I'll finish it in like the next 2 days and it'll be done before the video ends. But yeah. So this hoodie says, "Oh my gods," for Percy Jackson because it can. Okay, I'm reading it and like the guy's like really protective of the girl and people are observing it, right? Because he's essentially a bodyguard, so this might be a bodyguard romance, honestly. And one of the people who like also works for her because she's like the new princess is like, oh, you know, he's real protective of you. And they had like a private conversation where he was like, no matter what happens, even if you don't take this crown, like you are what matters most. And she was like, so also, I read out loud, so if you saw me like moving my mouth, shh. I know people are like, you read out loud? Yeah, I do. Y'all, I can't. Like, are you kidding me? I love when people like observe somebody's care. Like, look, I don't know, there's something different about him when you're around. I'm not sure what it is, but it's there. Who knows, maybe you're right. Maybe he's being extra cautious given the circumstances we're in, but he does seem to stick close to you. Okay. Okay, she's watching Bridgerton and she already finished The Crown. Cool. Haven't watched The Crown yet personally. Girl. Oh, this is a long chapter, okay. It said 12 minutes left. I said jump scare. Okay, I have decided to be stopping here. I only read for like 20 minutes, but my brother's here and I feel like I want to hang out with him. So I will, and then I'll come back and I'll crochet a bit. It'll probably be darker because the sun sets here at like 5:30 p.m. max. Like that's like the briefest daylight we'll get, so it'll probably be dark next time we talk. Okay guys, so I'm actually about to go to Half Price Books to sell some books I've had just sitting around my room for a little bit. So I'm gonna bring y'all on with me. I did do a little bit of reading last night. I got to about 60% of the book of Royally Not Ready. And on the way to Half Price Books, I'm gonna be listening to Not Here to Be Liked. And I'm just gonna keep y'all updated on that. But I'm selling about 30 books today because I know I'm not gonna read it anytime soon. And I just really hope they don't give me $30. Because that's what happened last time I went. I was like, $1 per book? Like, I'm giving y'all bangers. So we'll see what happens. I finished the hat. I finished it. It's rolled up. It's not as cute as it could be right now, but I finished it and I'm really happy. And my wrist hurts really bad. Also, I'm almost finished with that 90s show. I finished Not Here to Be Liked, which is amazing. And I'm gonna try to get a good chunk almost done with Royally Not Ready by tonight. Had to throw a little filter on. I look a little oof today. Anyways, it is 45 degrees outside. It is raining and it is the next day. I did not get far in Royally Not Ready yesterday because after I finished crocheting that hat and finished that 90s show, I was like, time for AO3. But I did add 2 more books to my current reads. I'm currently listening to How to Fake It in Hollywood because I had to replace the audiobook I just finished. And then I'm buddy reading Hidden Waters with Crystal Reads, my love. We've been buddy reading books since March of last year. It's beautiful, it's amazing. And this is the 3rd book in the Tattered and Torn series by Catherine Cowles. And yeah, if I decide to do anything more, I'll let y'all know. I'm really bad at this. I am so sorry. I will show like, you know, the screen and what I'm doing. It'll be like a cool little montage. Yeah. Okay, it seems like I can only find motivation to film when I'm about to go somewhere, but yesterday I read up to like 30% of Hidden Waters. I have not budged on Really Not Ready because now I'm not in the mood to read it, but I'm about to get in the car and start How to Fake It in Hollywood, and I'm about to pick up more yarn because you know Enid's snood she made on Wednesday, or she had on Wednesday, like she made one for Wednesday's birthday. I'm gonna make a snood, but it's gonna be purple because purple is my favorite color. Also, this hoodie is from SZA's original line of merch when she originally dropped Control. She's one of my favorite people on earth, and so I have to wear this because I can't not wear it, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little like overview on the yarn I'm getting. It's so cute, y'all, and it's so soft. Hopefully I can crochet with it well, because when I crocheted with it the first time I ever crocheted, like I was having such a hard time hooking the needle onto the yarn, but we'll see. Anyways, OOTD. Okay. Ignore the vitamins. I finished the hats. Happy about that. As y'all can tell, I'm really bad at this. Sorry. I'm gonna stop the vlog here. If you guys want to see more reading vlogs, let me know. But I'll catch you up on what I did. I listened to the first 2 chapters of How to Fake It in Hollywood. I already know this book is gonna make me cry. I don't know how I feel about that. I already know I'm about to be in shambles. This video is going up tomorrow, so you're gonna see pretty close to like live time, but I'm really scared. But guess what I kind of felt this morning? A slump. A slump. I felt a slump for actually physically reading, so audiobooks galore is what I'm hearing. Am I right? But I'm gonna be reading like all Black books in February, and I hate it because the slump always hits in February. Like me and my friend were just talking about this. It always hits in February. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I know this video was kind of a mess and kind of everywhere, but please follow me on all my other socials. I'm pretty active on them. If you ever want to talk or anything, DM me. I'm always responding to DMs. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day.
Probably when you're not looking, you'll find someone who reads the same books or listens to the same music or likes to trash the same movies.